welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and I'm back with my monthly Pan That Sign collab that I'm doing with Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond. This is a project that was originally started over on Instagram by Adajah from Adajah's Beauty Room, Nisha from Nisha's Low Buy, and Elease from Panda Replay. And Lisa and I have decided to collab together, creating our custom Zodiac palettes and then doing some sort of look on camera once a month with our palettes. So the three ladies have curated a 4-color story for each sign of the zodiac, and then Lisa and I are going through our singles collections and trying to build palettes out of the things that we both own. It can be a little challenging trying to get the color stories just right, but for Gemini, it's a very pink, purple, and blue color story. Now, these first 2 rows are our common singles, and then both of us have, for our bottom row, we just did our own thing because we didn't have enough to do a 12-pan palette. So, and every month we try to do like a challenge, or we try to do something different with our videos. So this month what we did is, our challenge for the month is we had to create 3 looks, use 1 look for each row. Like if we needed to, especially for this one because there's no mattes in this row, if we needed to dip into the other rows we could, but we had to use all 4 shades. So we've both done a look with our bottom rows, a look with our middle rows, and then today we're gonna film our top row looks. And I've been really bad at updating everything on Instagram, so I haven't even done swatches or anything for Instagram, so I'm gonna show you the swatches and the shade names. So, which normally I don't do this, but because I haven't posted on Instagram, this is what we're doing today. So the ones that we have to use today, this is Polaris from Divina, 143 from ColourPop, Seeing Stars from ColourPop. This is Screwball from Looksy Beauty, UFO from Terra Moons, Earthshine from ColourPop, Bubblegum from Looksy Beauty. This is Space Baby from Looksy Beauty. Or no, this is Space Baby from Terra Moons, I'm sorry. This is Caitlin Rose from Makeup Geek, Enamel from Cleona. This is Palm Reader from Terra Moons, and this is Moonlight from ColourPop. So these 4 are the ones solely from my collection, and then these 8 are the ones that we both have in our palettes. So maybe I'll have a picture of the looks that I did with the other rows, and I'll just go over them really quick just so you can see what I did. So the first picture was using this row right here. I used Palm Reader in my crease and Caitlin Rose in like my outer corner. Oops, I'm not sure if I used Caitlin Rose on my lower lash line as well, or if I dipped into one of these purples, but then I have Moonlight like all over the inner part, and then I topped that with the enamel shade, and then I did put Space Baby in my inner corner. And then my second look using this row, again, I went into Palm Reader for my crease transition, and then I put UFO all in my outer corner, Earthshine all over the lid. I think for the lower lash line what I did was I did Palm Reader and then I topped it with Bubblegum, and then it's just Earthshine on the lid. I really should write things down sometimes, but I'm like, oh, I'll remember when I need to talk about it. No, I won't. But those are the 2 looks, and then I'm gonna wipe these swatches off before I get eyeshadow all over my shirt. And now I'm gonna do a look with just the top row. That's gonna be my video for the day for this collab. So I'm gonna get my eye primer on really quick, and then we're just gonna get started. So I think I already kind of have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to start with this Seeing Stars shade, and I'm going to put that all in like my crease and transition area. It looks pretty dark, but I have used it a couple times and it can blend out pretty light. So while I'm here, I'm going to also use this in my lower lash line. I think I'm going to try something a little different today. I mean, I've seen people do this not super often, but because I have that Divina multi-chrome, and I really like, a lot of times when I use multi-chromes, I end up just doing like a liner or something, and I don't want to do that today. So I think what I'm going to try is do the thing where like you reverse it, so the dark shadow is on the inside and the light shadow is on the outside, and we're gonna see how that looks. It might look really good and it might look really bad. This purple under eyes just kind of make me look ill, but I'm also not done, so once I'm done it's not gonna look that bad, hopefully. Just in my crease, I'm gonna take this 143 shade from Colourpop just to deepen things up right here just a little bit. And it's not gonna be too light on the outer corners because obviously I have this shade kind of coming down into my outer corner, so hopefully that'll help keep it from looking like too wild. Gonna pop on some glitter glue really fast. Like I said, this is probably one of like gonna be one of my fastest looks because I'm not using any shades besides the 4, and I'm keeping it fairly simple. So okay, for that Divina shadow, especially because I'm doing it on the inner half, and like I have like my fat little fingers will not fit into here very well, I'm going to use a brush to put that on. I'm just gonna say, if you're into multi-chromes, I would definitely check out Divina. I feel like they're a little bit more accessible / affordable than Cliona. And obviously the Cliona ones are more like glittery, sparkly, I think. These just, I mean, these aren't obviously matte or anything. They don't have quite as much sparkle, but they go on so effortlessly and they look gorgeous. And I mean, they feel so smooth. This is a very bold look for the oil change that I have to go get today. But I don't care, obviously. And then I'm going to take that Screwball shade and I'm going to put that on the outer part, and we're gonna see just how strange this ends up being, or if it's gonna be like really cool looking. I actually don't know if I've ever used this shadow yet or not. I think it looks good so far. I feel like I should have wet this. I'm gonna wet this on the other eye and see, because that glitter glue is, I don't think I put it that far over, so it's not quite getting the intensity that I would like, but this is, yeah, I think that needs to be wet. This is also a fairly sheer shadow. It's like more of a topper, so that could also be part. I think I'm going to do a little more on the other side and spray it. Did that do anything? I don't know, actually. Okay. Does that look even, everybody? Not that it matters. I think it looks even enough. I'm just going to take a little bit of Screwball on the inner corner as well. And then I will hop off and do my mascara and lip color, and then the video shall be finished. I'm a huge dork, so if you didn't know that about me, now you do. Okay, so this is what it's looking like before all the finishing touches. So I will be back in a moment for you, like 6-ish minutes for me. Okay, I'm back and it looks much, not that I didn't like it before, but I feel like it looks a little more toned down with mascara, even though that seems kind of weird. But I put my Purple Blaze NYX liner in my lower waterline. I just tight lined with black, and then because this is like a pretty dark and bold look, I decided to forego the liquid liner because I didn't want to make it like too like intense, and I also wanted to make sure like I'm not covering up all of that, the Polaris shade. So hopefully you can see some shift, I don't know. But then I also decided to go for a little bit of a more subdued lip just because. So I'm using this ColourPop blotted lip in Cloud Chaser, which I swear I am really down there in this tube. It's in my Throwback 30 project, which I still haven't updated for like 6 months. So I'm trying to get as much use as I can out of it before the end of that project, even though there's no way I'm going to finish it, but it's so dry. I always need to put something on top of it. I haven't yet, but I always get into these like tangents. Andrea, it doesn't have anything to do with this video. Why are you talking about this lipstick? I don't know. But anyway, this is my finished look, and I do really like how it turned out. I mean, I really like this palette as a whole. Like the color story is just, I feel like it's very me. It's something this is a color story I really enjoy. July's color story is gonna be, it's gonna be a trip, let me tell you. So I haven't started looking at my singles or anything for that one yet, but I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. So until next time, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please go check out Lisa's video because she doesn't give herself enough credit. She makes some really beautiful looks with her shadows, and I know she's going to come up with something amazing for this, and I can't wait to watch and see what she did. So please go check out her video and her channel. She is a wonderful person. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.